Alright, so we're going to be trying the pumpkin spice milkshake from Auntie Galaxy's Galactic Goodies. So that's your sign right there. We're going to be trying that out, let you know how it is. So right here we have the pumpkin spice milkshake.
Unfortunately, they didn't have any of the
marshmallows left.
straws.
So it's usually a marshmallow on the straw that looks like a Mickey. So we'll get Ashley's thoughts on it.
Also, the white sprinkles are ghosts.
Let me zoom in.
The orange sprinkles are pumpkins.
And the black
and then the
sprinkles
black ones are bats.
So let us know how it is. So we had gotten this before. Unfortunately, we lost some of the footage. We were having issues with our setup, so we had lost the footage. We had the footage itself, but we didn't have any sound on it, so we wanted to redo it. This was also a good treat, so we figured we'd go back and get some of the treats that we enjoyed.
There are going to be some treats that we don't get, but we're going to tell you what we thought of them.
Because we did have them originally in the first...
And we don't want to get them again.
First go around, and yeah, they weren't worth getting again. So, pumpkin spice milkshake right here from Auntie Galaxy's Galactic Goodies. Any thoughts so far?
It's very pumpkin-y.
Very pumpkin-y?
Yeah, it's very pumpkin spicy. I don't
Anything
know
else?
what it is too. Like, it tastes like, I know it's all imitation pumpkin spice, but like, I feel like I can taste more imitation.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really understated on that.
But like, I think it's okay. I don't think it's fabulous. I don't think it's the best thing on earth.
Okay. Anything else?
I'd give it like a 6. I wouldn't.
6 out of 10.
I personally, it's really hot out, so I do like it right now. But I wouldn't.
You wouldn't get it again, even though we got it again?
Typically,
even though we got it again? Thanks, Ashley.
I mean,
it's going by you for what we wanted again. But I think I have a more favorable impression about this.
Yeah,
so
you like this more. That's why we got
We'll swap it over. Ashley's not too much of a fan of this, but I think I am, if I remember correctly from last time. So, last sip. Nothing else to add?
It's hot out, so I'm going to drink more of this.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so we'll swap it off to me. We'll get my thoughts.
We have an Alex in his natural habitat. Eating whipped cream, which he shouldn't be doing because he is lactose intolerant. It's going to be a fun day for him later.
I want the sprinkles. I want to try them out.
They're just generic sprinkles.
We don't have them at home.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It's a little more pumpkin spice than last time, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I
feel like they didn't put the caramel in it last time too, though.
No, that's what it was. It's good. I mean, I think it's better than a 6. I give it like a 7.5.
Okay, fair.
I think it's good. It's festive. It's fall. It's got the sprinkles, so
even though it's like 90-something degrees, it's fall.
It's fall in Florida. But that's good. If you want like a pumpkin spice kick, you're into like pumpkin stuff, then this is worth getting. It's worth it.
I don't know. I'm into pumpkin spice, and I don't really think it's worth getting necessarily.
Why not? Any reason?
I don't know. There's just something about it.
I mean, it's not bad. I like it. I enjoy this. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. Everybody at the Speedway seems to be having a blast.
I know.
I was just hearing somebody scream.
I know.
I was like, it's having a blast right about now.
Alright.
But aside from that, we'll go on to our next treat. I think we're going to have about 4 or 5 in this video, so we'll let you know what the other ones are. It should be good. Alright, so we have Ashley with her boo mask. Aside from that, we also have the Constance wedding cake. So,
Again.
Favorite last year, a little bit different this year when we tried it. Like we said, we had tried some of these treats before. We figured we'd go back and try them because we had lost some of the audio on the footage we took. So, Ashley, you want to try that out? Let us know how it is. Inside's still the same?
Yeah, it's still more cake.
Is it everything you thought and more?
It tastes exactly like last time, so I love it.
And the inside's a little bit more cake this time, though. It's one thing we noticed.
It's one thing I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because last time I felt like it was too moussey.
Still blueberry frosting.
Still blueberry mousse and everything.
Dark chocolate axe. As you can tell, there's a little axe on there. So once again,
it's still really good.
Constance for better or worse cake. So Ashley, final rating?
I'd probably give it like an 8. I really like it.
8 out of 10?
It's original.
All right, so there we have it. There's Ashley's thoughts. So we'll go on to mine.
So we have Alex with our Constance for better or worse wedding cake.
Yeah.
I think we both liked it better this time compared to when we got it during the actual party.
Last time.
What?
It was fully mousse last time, basically.
When we got it
Had,
at
like,
the party, it was
layer.
fully mousse. But
I
now
like it.
it's like more cake than mousse.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So we definitely like it a lot better.
8, 8.5. Blueberry frosting. The cake's
It's not frosting, it's still mousse.
Mousse. I'm gonna consider it frosting, but still mousse. but I'm gonna consider it a win. Definitely worth checking out. It's
Yeah.
just as good. I feel like it's a little better now that has the cake to it, but worth checking out. Definitely something to put on your list for festive treats.
Yep.
I guess aside from that, we'll move on to the next one.
Let's go.
So if you are wondering where to get the Constance for better or worse cake, look for the Hall of Presidents. Go right to the left, right at that stand. What is it called, Ashley? Liberty Square Market, and then you can go right there. There's 2 different entrances, just to give you a heads up. So there's 2 different sides to the line that you can go to.
Go to the one closest to the Hall of Presidents.
Go to the one closest to the Hall of Presidents in the back. So you're probably wondering also, the Madame Leota's not a sipper. Is it a sipper? So it is a sipper, yes. So we had picked that up last week. Unfortunately, we lost the footage, so we will show you in a little later in this video what it looks like at home and kind of what it looks like as a sipper as well. So you're probably wondering where you can get it. I think you can also get it in the Madame Leota gift shop.
You can get it over at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments.
So you can get it at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. It comes with a drink. Or you can go all the way left. So yeah, you can get it over there. Or if you go right around this pole, right in that little alleyway right over there, after the little pole, go straight, take a right. That's where guest services is as well. And here comes the bridge. So here is where you get the Madame Leota sipper. It is at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, and it also comes with a drink in it. It's right off of Main Street. Take a turn right here. You're gonna look for the bell right across from the Hall of Presidents, and right over here there's a stand selling the popcorn buckets with the Hitchhiking Ghosts. So we will show you what those look like a little later in this video, but that's what it's gonna be. So at Sunshine Tree Terrace, there's the Headless Horseman kind of drink. So we'll show you what that looks like, what the little straw and the Headless Horseman figure look like as well in just one moment. All right, so it's partially melted, but we made it to a table. So this is the Headless Horseman Rides, again, is the official name. It's roughly around $11, $12. But Ash is gonna try it out now, so we don't have time to delay because this thing is melting. Is that a quick enough bite for you? As you can tell, there's a little Headless Horseman hanging from the straw. There's a little swirly straw as well. He turns on his light on his horse's eyes light up, and also the pumpkin's eyes light up as well. So I'll show you that right now. So there's the pumpkin eyes. And
I have the horse's eyes on.
Horse's eyes on?
Yeah.
On? Okay, I see them now.
They're
too.
on blinking though.
So yeah, now they're blinking.
Less
That's fine.
blinking, solid.
So we have another one of these,
Less
but we figured we'd add another one to the
solid.
collection.
These
but
are really good.
They go
Definitely
blinking.
recommend getting this.
All right, so what's your thoughts on the drink itself? Now that we've gone over what that looks like.
This is our second time getting this because we got it the first time
And we liked it.
and we loved it.
Yes.
And I still love it. This
And what-
is still really good.
What flavor is the ice cream?
Strawberry with a strawberry
Fanta. Okay.
Really good.
Rating on it overall?
Like a 9.
9 out of 10?
I really like this.
Okay. And especially on today when it's super hot out, it's very refreshing.
Delicious. Today.
Once again, found, what is it, Orange Tree Terrace? Or Orange Bird Terrace?
Orange Tree Terrace.
Orange Tree Terrace. And once again, comes with this, comes with a little loopy straw you can bring home, and also the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
So we'll bring it to my
The straw's
house.
really nice.
Yeah, the straw is very nice. We've already washed one of them out.
Yeah, we brought the
And we have the other one already home, so we'll get my thoughts on this, and we'll move on to our last treat, or we might have one more after that. We will have to see.
Okay, so Alex is now trying our
I'll try through the
Headless
straw.
Horseman rides again.
I'll try through the straw. Yeah, so bottom strawberry Fanta, top is strawberry, or it's strawberry ice cream. Or it's not strawberry, it's like,
It's strawberry.
Is it strawberry?
Dole. Yeah, it's like a strawberry Dole Whip. Except with, instead of strawberry juice, it's strawberry soda. Really good.
it is really good.
It is one of those treats that I wish they had it all year round.
And it wasn't just seasonal. I mean, you could just do it without the little figure.
Yeah.
Not Headless Horseman, but
It's
so
really
far,
good.
there's some pretty good treats. As we said, we're skipping some of them. So one that we did skip was the burger.
Yes.
So it was the Mickey's Monsters Mash burger at, where was it?
Cosmic Rays.
Cosmic Rays Cafe. We had tried it. Nothing special about it. It was pretty expensive.
We didn't want to get it again.
It's probably about 14, 15 bucks for something that we weren't really a big fan of. So we would probably suggest skipping that. This is definitely worth it with the heat. And then we have the Constance wedding cake we already went over. Definitely worth checking out. It's a really cool treat. It's also limited edition because it's only available for the fall. And aside from that, we'll have one more after this one. We've gone through all the locations. So one thing that we missed in this video, that we missed from the last one, is the Hitchhiking Ghosts. They had collectibles. So Pecos Bills, we'll show you in a little bit later when we have one of the last food option from there. You can get 2 of those Headless, not the Headless Horseman, wow.
2 of the Hitchhiking Ghosts.
Hitchhiking Ghosts. And then at that popcorn stand we also showed you is the 3rd Hitchhiking Ghost. We have the collection at home, so we can show you what that looks like together as well. But just so you know, we'll go into more detail when we get the Pecos Bills on how you can get the first 2, and then the popcorn stand is how you get the 3rd Hitchhiking Ghosts. So we'll go over that in a little bit. I would give this a solid 8.5 as well, like Ashley said. And then, like we said, when we bring it home after our last treat, we'll also show you the Madame Leota, how that looks as well. So let's go on to our last treat. We want to give you an idea. So for Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, what you want to do is you want to go to Halloween exclusives, or you can go to the featured. So this first one is your donut holes, Hitchhiking Ghosts. That's for one of them.
Donuts.
We had the donuts, and what was your thoughts? They were good. I wasn't a big fan because they didn't have enough flavor, but cinnamon donuts they come separately so they don't dirty the ghost. And then, so that's one of your ghosts right there. And then there's also the Ezra sipper. So this is for just any drink. You can get a drink. They'll usually put the drink on the side. And then what happens is you can put them all together. So this comes with a drink on the side of your choice. You can basically add those both to your cart and go through mobile order. And then once you go through mobile order, you will get the Hitchhiking Ghost, and then you'll get your treat or your drink separately from what you pick. Roughly around $50, $55 for the whole entire set. So those are two that you can get in one location. So Pecos Bills is a good spot to get two of them. And as we said, the other one you can get the popcorn bucket ghost. So we'll go through those when we get home to show you what those look like. But for now, for our last stop, we're going to be doing the Hades Nachos. So Ashley's going to be picking those up from Pecos Bills. We're going to go through what our thoughts are on them. We've never had them before in the past, so it's our first time doing it. So we'll show you what those look like. All right, guys, so here's our Hades Nachos. So what it is obviously nachos. There's some nacho cheese, and there's also some buffalo chicken you had mentioned. Mm-hmm. Buffalo chicken. Then here's some of your fixings. So they give you some lettuce, they give you some tomatoes. Ashley had jalapenos.
They ask if you want
sour cream, and also salsa. So we have some salsa, sour cream, and we got 2 waters. So we'll check this out. We'll fixate both of our halves how we want them to be, and we'll let you know how it is. It looks pretty good.
We'll let Alex go first.
I was really surprised at how much you actually got here. It's gonna be messy, I can already tell you.
Yeah,
that's why we have the napkins.
So we have Alex here, fixing up his half of the nachos, even though it's all gonna end up being mine.
Why do you think it's gonna be yours? You think it's gonna be too spicy for me?
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna go for it. His Chip only had a tomato.
I tried, all right?
This is why I got you a fork. How is it?
It's good.
Really? Oh no, he likes it.
It's not all Ashley's now.
Until I start pouring salsa and sour cream all over it.
Thing. Second bite. What did you say? Put it all over these?
Yeah, you might as well, because I'm gonna use the tomatoes and lettuce too.
I'm a fan.
Yeah?
Pretty filling.
Well,
I like the
good.
buffalo chicken. I like everything together.
It's not very often
It's
he
not
likes
super
nachos.
spicy too, so it's not. I thought it was gonna be a lot more spicy, but I'll give it a solid like 7.5.
7.5?
Good. Yeah. So I would recommend this. Checking it out at least once or twice. But we'll bring it over to you. We'll see your thoughts, and then I think it's gonna wrap
Before
up.
I destroy it for you. We get together chips.
So we have Ashley here. So she fixated. She did hers how she wanted it. You're throwing everything
I
around.
didn't mean to.
So we have salsa. She gets some sour cream on her side that I'm not a big fan of, but she likes it. So we're splitting this in half so we can each make it how we want. First bite time. How is it?
It's okay.
Nothing crazy for you? I just thought it was good. I also haven't had nachos in forever.
It's not as like buffalo-y as I thought.
Yeah,
it was
it's
gonna
not
be.
as spicy.
I was nervous about how like spicy the buffalo sauce is gonna be.
It's not spicy at all.
But it's not.
I think that's why I can tolerate it.
But I really like it. I'd agree with Alex. I'd probably give it like a
I did
7.5, 8.
Favorite? What's your favorite part?
What's my favorite part?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's nachos.
In fact, that's nachos. As I'm zooming in on the nachos, just looks good. I mean, they give you just about everything, so you can make a complete nacho. And it's something that's not available year round, so it's worth checking out. Once again, these are
That
the
was
Hades.
something I was upset we couldn't get last year.
These are the Hades nachos, so I think me and Ash should recommend these as well. So we have a couple of recommendations for today. As we said, we kind of gave you some ideas of what we wouldn't recommend that we had previously as well that we weren't able to capture on video. But we'll bring you guys to our house. We'll show you guys what the Hitchhiking Ghosts look like, and I'll also show you what Madame Leota looks like in just one moment. All right, so we just gotten home. We wanted to show you guys what these look like since we weren't able to do so in the parks and since we had bought them on a previous trip. So to my left, we have the Hitchhiking Ghost kind of containers and what that set looks like. So I'll give you a more in-depth look at that in just a little bit. And then to my right, we have the Madame Leota sipper. So the sipper itself, there's a little button on the bottom. So that's how the light's on right now. So it's really kind of cool. We have it for a decorative piece for Halloween season. And also it doubles as a sipper. Personally, we're not going to use it as one, but it does double as a sipper, so you have the little straw, and then obviously you can fit a decent size amount of liquid in there as well. So that's what that is. And let's go through the Hitchhiking Ghost. Once again, button on the bottom, that's how you turn it on and off. Hitchhiking Ghost. So we have Ezra, we have Gus, and we have Professor Phineas Plump. So starting left to right. So to our left-hand side, that Hitchhiking Ghost is your sipper. So this right here, you have a little straw right here. And that's your sipper right there. We personally are just going to use it for the collectible purposes, but that is your sipper if you want to use it. Then we have our friend Gus right here, where I'm going to show you a little bit in depth on the back side of these. And then also we have the Professor obviously as well. This was your popcorn. So this was for your popcorn, this was for the donuts, this was for your sipper. So let me show you the back and then I'll show you the front again just so you can get an idea of what they look like when they're turned on. So you might have been wondering, how do we use this? How does this become a popcorn holder? How is this a donut holder? And how is this a sipper? So for your popcorn holder, it just fits the standard size kind of Disney popcorn boxes in there. So that's where it's gonna go. And then obviously comes with a little strap. So if you wanna put it around your neck or if you wanna just hold it around. Secondly, your donuts, luckily when you get them, they don't come inside of here. So none of these come with them when we bought them. They give you the items separately, so the popcorn came separately. You could put it in there if you want, you don't have to. The donuts did not come in here, they came in a separate container. But when they advertise it, I know they show them in here, so a little bit of storage space on there. And then it closes, which I don't have two hands to do it. So we might have to do that in a little bit. And then of course, our sipper is right here. So a little tombstone comes right off, and that's where you're filling it from. And as I said, on top is your little straw. So really cool set. I was really impressed with this because I feel like it's a really good decorative piece for us, even though I don't think it's fully supposed to be. We're using it pretty much for a decorative piece. So let me show you the front to give you an idea what that looks like with this all lit up. And there's a cool little surprise to this as well. So just to give you an idea, these don't come initially as a full set. Like I said, you have to buy these separately and then they all kind of attach into one another. So there's little attachment spots for them to lock into. Not locked into too well because it's only on the front side, but they do work. They stay together when you put them on surfaces or when you put them up. So we've had them near under our TV and they work pretty well. So let's turn it on and give you an idea what it looks like. All right, so we'll start from left to right. So as you can tell, it's a little easier when it's darker out. You have the lights and then you probably think this one's the lightest as well, but there's a cool little twist to it. It plays a little theme song of the Haunted Mansion. So I thought that was a really cool feature. I mean, it's really cool at night. You can use them as a decorative piece as well. That's what we've been doing with them, but I really like that they included kind of a little piece to that song in this collection as well. As I said, it's about $50+ for this all together if you buy them separately. They are gonna come with a treat with each of them. And for right now, since we've been going, we've noticed they're still in stock, so I think it's gonna be in stock probably till the end of October. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, but this is kind of a quick little overview of these that we weren't able to get to in the park, and this is what they look like. All right, so that's gonna do it. As you can tell, we happily have all our decorations all in time for the holiday. So as always, I'm Alex.
I'm Ashley.
And this is Disney's Party of Two.